have to drop it down my elbow?
like this.
Oh. I think I
Don't
need
put
to
your
practice
elbow.
that as I get in all the other ones. Look, take a look at this. Tenderest part of the beef in the most perfect bite sizes. And of course, we're talking Rastelli, so we know our source. All right, Jane Brown, we're going to talk about this because you talked about how you had Rastellis for New Year's and how it turned out so beautifully.
Perfect.
These are the medallions. We do not always have these filet medallions available, and when they are, they're hugely popular. We figured we'd just tell you that right up top. And 16 count sold out last time that these were on the air, which was early November. We got you 5 easy pays so you could work it into your budget. That 5 easy pays will go away at the end of the day, and I'm telling you right now, there's no auto delivery on this, sorry. So you're getting the most tender cut of beef, the perfect size, hand-trimmed wool chalk. 16 ounces will come with your seasoning. These are 2-ounce medallions, filet mignon. 5 easy pays at $22 will get them home, and that's 2 pounds of filet mignon. If you would like the 32 2 ounces, there's your stock up and save $54.98. You're saving when you get the 32. Fewer than 500 of those to go around, total to go around, 4 pounds, and that could come home for $33 on this. Ray Rastelli III is here. He's the executive vice president and the son of Ray. And we love having him here. Anytime we can offer everybody Ray Rastelli, we're gonna go for it. We love our Rastelli meats. How are you, Ray?
Hi, Ray.
I'm doing great.
Happy
Hi,
New
Pat.
Year.
Hey, Jane.
Happy New
How are you
Year.
guys? Happy
Good.
New Year.
Good to see you.
How can you go wrong? Good to see you as well. How can you go wrong with 32 pieces of filet mignon to start the year off, right? Whether you get the 16 count or the 32, these, you just can't go wrong. You're starting with Black Angus tenderloin filet mignon, right? So Black Angus tenderloin, otherwise known as the filet mignon, the king of all steaks. That's what you get here. I'm gonna take you right to the raw meat right out of the get-go because I want you to see what really separates this from what you would get at the traditional grocery store, right? This is a whole Black Angus tenderloin. This weighs about 5.5, 6 pounds when we get it here at the butcher shop. We're gonna take off all that fat, all the silver skin, all the stuff you don't wanna eat at your home. So if you were to go to buy this tenderloin at the supermarket, you're gonna get all that with it. We then take the tail off. You're not going to get that at home, so we take that tail and we put it on the side. The rest of this tenderloin is what goes to the finest steakhouses in the country, right? The real 5-star, 6-star, 7-star steakhouses, both domestically and abroad that we serve, get this meat. What we do first is we take a 2-ounce tenderloin off the very end portion here, and we take one from here. The rest of them, so you're going to get these beautiful 2-ounce tenderloin medallions. The rest of them turn into 6-ounce and 8-ounce, and those restaurants pay a premium for those 6- and 8-ounce center-cut steaks. So much so that we're able to bring these 2-ounce medallions, which is that very same cut of beef, to you at a much reduced cost, a really special value, something that you can have at home and use, quite frankly, year-round.
Ray, I think one of the nicest things about this filet, and for a lot of us, I know you, Jane, have said it, and I know I do it. This is if I'm going out to a restaurant that has meat, this is the filet. This is what I'm ordering. But these are the perfect sizes, so you're not making a whole big steak. You're making as many of these medallions as you want.
You really are. First off, you're going to get, each package is going to have 2 medallions in them. So if you are, on a diet, you're looking to maybe just kind of eat your food in moderation. 2-ounce medallions is the perfect amount. Portion control. That's exactly right. So 2 of those pieces are going to be perfect. 4 ounces in size, 1 package, open up one of them. But if you are a little more hungry, you want to go a little further, maybe you want an 8-ounce steak, just open 2 packages. That's what's so special about this cut. You're getting Black Angus tenderloin each and every time, but it's how tender this meat is what really is going to just make you so pleased when you get this at home. When you could take your fork and just pull the meat apart, as I'm doing here, just with 2 forks, right? No knife needed. That's what shows you that this is going to be just an incredible buttery steak eating experience.
They don't take as long to cook, so you got to keep that in mind, which is great because then you can just, put them in a pan. What's your preferred way of preparing these?
So first and foremost, I'd like to get them to room temperature first. And again, they're 2 ounces in size, so they're going to thaw out really quickly. Take that package out, run it under cold water. In 15 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, they'll be thawed out. You can just put them in a frying pan, sear them on each side for literally 1 to 2 minutes per side. So that's how easy it is. You're going to get our Rastelli signature seasoning.
That's fast.
Seasoning each, season each side, 2 minutes on each side, and you're ready to go.
You can also make steaks. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. I didn't mean to be rude.
No,
I apologize.
you're fine.
Fewer than 400. If you want 16 or 32, 400 remaining. 16 or 32. There's no auto delivery, unfortunately, because these sell so quickly every single time. We can't, unfortunately, offer you auto delivery. And if you buy 32, you'll save even more. And this is how you can sneak them. I put my Rastellis, I got them nestled in there, and tucked into my freezer, right?
You're right.
You know what's great? It's the perfect size so that you don't feel bad about wasting steak when you're having shrimp. It's the perfect surf and turf. 2 of those medallions, maybe 2 or 3 of those shrimp. Or if you're just doing the filet and veggies and potatoes, you don't need to heat and cook a whole steak, which is riskier, to be perfectly honest. It's harder to cook a full steak and get it cooked perfectly. This is the way to go. Or if you're making a steak sandwich and you want that meat to be tender, slice it up and like little strips and put it in that steak. Oh my gosh, it'll be phenomenal. So perfect for game day.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it'd be great. I mean, I'm coming to your house.
Come on over.
If this is what you are serving.
Yeah.
And
it is. And it's so easy.
It is easy. And here's another thing, just like we talked about with soup, you'll always have something really good for you, for your family, and whether we're talking about, maybe it's just you, maybe you're empty nesters now, you can take out 1 packet, or you can take out 2 packets, depending on how hungry you are. That's the beauty of it. Or you can make all of these, and they're not hard to make. And you can control them a little bit better if you like them a little more rare, medium rare, well done.
Well, our freezer has been cleaned out, Ray. We traveled this holiday for Christmas to the Bahamas, but then when we came back, we had a little get-together for New Year's, and we served the Ray Rastelli's prime rib. Came out perfect, exactly the way that Ray says. Don't open the oven door. But now we're cleaned out. I got nothing. I mean, my freezer. My David's cheesecake is gone. My Junior's cheesecake is gone. There is nothing left.
Gone.
The Strombolis. Here is now the time to restock with things like this that you don't get to often see. And to get it at the Buy More and Save, like the $59 or $56 off. I mean, that's a really good deal. $54.98 you're saving when you get the 32. And you're going to put them, how long could we keep them in the freezer, Ray?
So you're going to keep them in the freezer for 12 to 18 months. But again, you can use these for anything you use steak for. So if you're used to having a sirloin steak or a ribeye or a tenderloin or a strip steak, whatever it may be, these filet mignon medallions can be used for that. And they're portion control in 2 ounces in size. So you can just pull out 2 or 3 or even just 1. But again, slicing them real thin, putting them on a steak on top of a salad. Jane, you talked about surf and turf. We put them with, just our Faroe Island salmon here from Egg Harbor. Talk about a great, great meal.
Or
take
the
one of those
that we had earlier.
That's right. One of those pieces of shrimp or one of those salmon meals, and you're ready to go.
I so agree with you guys, because sometimes if you give me a whole steak, I feel almost obligated to eat it because I made it and it's that big. But then you feel like, afterwards. This way, it's just enough, and it's the best of the best in the filet.
It really is.
Yeah, and it's my favorite cut by far. And just like Pat, if I go to a restaurant, Ray, I'm ordering a tenderloin. That's what I'm going to have.
That's what I order too.
What I've found is when you're looking for flavorful tenderloins that don't have a lot of other stuff, because I don't need the gorgonzola butter, I don't need the au jus mushroom sauce. All I want is the steak flavor to be really good. That's exactly what I get when I order Rastelli's. There's a difference in your meat.
Don't bring me steak sauce.
I don't need steak sauce.
I don't need steak sauce.
The better steak. And you don't need all that.
I always say that. If you have the right steak, You don't need steak sauce.
That's
You just
right.
need a little bit of salt, garlic, and pepper. But again, you have to have the right steak. And when you see a tenderloin medallion that is this, its size, and it's completely trimmed, right? That's one of the most
So
important
you know what
things
else
about our
is trimmed?
steaks.
The quantity that we have, Ray.
Ray, we need
Go
to
ahead,
update
please.
everyone, if you don't mind. Sorry. Just like what happened last
Please.
time, the 16 count is about to sell out. That's exactly what happened. Now, if you want the 32 count, where you're going to save another $55 stocking up and saving, there's 400 remaining. And that's it. There is no auto delivery on this one. So that's really important for you to realize. And this is how they come, 2 in a pack. So these, honest to goodness, you'll just be able to, if you're thinking, how can I fit something else in my freezer? But Jane, you brought up the best point is, I think after the
Freezer's almost
holidays,
empty.
the freezer's very empty. So now go ahead and stock up and save on this while we can offer these. It's the best of the best meat. You don't have to go to the store for it. You don't have to wonder what it is or settle for anything, because all the hard work was done for you right here, and they're made to perfection quickly.
Awesome.
Quickly.
So Ray
That they
and
are.
Brittany will be joining us at
6
6
p.m.
p.m. on QVC2. So we'll look forward to seeing both of you then. Thanks for being
Thanks,
here.
Ray.
See you guys.
Happy New
Thank
Year.
you so much.
Happy New Year.
Now, we'll remind you that Brittany was here with the